Oh! Any... How...
It's Clover.
The long-awaited sequel has arrived. We all know the Rob Top levels, and we all know you can beat them if you play them normally. But can you beat the Rob Top levels without touching red? Well, that's what we're going to be finding out today. A lot of you have been asking for the sequel to the last one, and so that's why today I'm going to be doing it, but instead of blue, we're going to be doing red. So let's just begin. It starts off by being blue, which is fine as long as it's not red. Also, I do want to talk about something about the last video. I messed up because some objects in Geometry Dash are based off of the player's color. And since I was doing blue and my icon is blue, it was making a lot of the objects blue. So I ended up losing a lot more just because of that. So this time we're fine because can't touch red and my icon is not red. So it won't just like color objects that color because that's my icon color. Anyways, I hope that makes sense. This time we're actually gonna do it right. Oh, and the ground is red here. Yup, I would say that's pretty red to me. So now on to back on track. Also, in the last video, you guys talked about how the ground has a white line. So technically you're not touching the color, whatever the ground color is. But I would still count it because that's kind of just like a highlight color. And a lot of the deaths early on in this video are probably gonna be because of the ground because you touch it so much in these earlier levels. Okay, we're nearing the end of the level. Okay, and back on track is actually possible without touching red. I'm glad we can get some possible levels in this video because in the last video we had only one possible level and that was in the tower. Anyways, now on to Poorgeist, which is actually green. Okay, it's pink, but this is not red. I know we're gonna have some close calls in this video where it's gonna be like kind of red, but also kind of pink. So I guess we'll figure that out as we go. Oh yeah, and then there's this impossible coin right here. Okay, Poorgeist is actually possible as well. So now we have two possible levels onto Dry Out. And this is already looking pretty red to me. Right off the start we lost. This is pretty red. Oh, now I have to zoom all the way out. So yeah, Dry Out, we got 0%. Now time for Base After Base. Probably the worst Rob Top level. It's kind of just boring. And it has a missing ground spike right here. It's really annoying. Oh, okay. This is definitely red to me. So if we touch the floor here, we actually die. But it doesn't look like we're gonna touch the floor, so I think we're fine. Oh my gosh, it turned black right before we touched the floor. That actually saved our life. We're actually gonna have a lot of possible levels in this video. Also, this part is kind of just like lazy by Rob Top. Because like, look at this top. It's just blocks and spikes. So that's another reason why I don't like Base After Base. But I do like it for this challenge because it is possible without touching red. Time for Can't Let Go. Can't Let Go is actually a pretty fun level. I think the ending is way too hard though. And I can't remember if it had a red part. Oh, okay, it does. On to Jumper. Oh, this is actually really red, but we're not touching the floor or anything like that. I've always liked Jumper's song. I think it's a very good song. It's a very happy song, and I'm also very happy because Jumper is possible without touching red. And now it's time to go on to Time Machine. Let's take the swagger out real quick. I've always liked the swagger. In this video, I'm going to be playing some of the Rob Top levels in Geometry Dash, but every single time I die, I'm going to make the quality worse. So it's going to start off very clear and I can see everything. Then it's going to get a little bit more blurry. Then it's going to be pretty hard to tell what things are, and eventually it'll become completely unplayable. So we are going to start with Stereo Madness as always, and I'm probably just going to die straight at the start. That's the only time I'm going to on purpose die, just so you guys can see how this challenge is going to go. And then if we just turn both of these to 1.5 and then play the level, you can immediately start to see it's a little bit blurry, but it's still very easy to tell and see everything that's happening. So we're not running into any problems yet. But now I'm actually going to try not to die, because if I die, then the quality is going to get worse, and it's never going to get better, by the way. So this video could end really soon if I just keep throwing and then the quality is really bad, because there is going to be a point where it's completely unplayable and there's no coming back. And I want to stay out of that for as long as possible so we can have an actual video here. But yeah, just imagine like this right now, but like there's only like 3 pixels on the screen. I almost died. Okay, I need to stop talking and just like lock in because I don't want to die already. So yeah, we're trying to save as many deaths as we can here. Okay, I think next we'll go to Time Machine, because Time Machine is interesting because of all the triple spikes it has. So being on a lower quality can actually do a lot more than on Stereo Madness. All right, so let's play. No, I died already. No. Okay, we're gonna have to turn this up to 2. All right, let's see it. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit more pixelated already. Okay, I am not going for that coin. Okay, we're at the final ship part. Please just don't throw here. Yes, okay, we did it. I was actually so nervous during that, but we finished Time Machine second try. So we did have to lose a little bit of quality there. Okay, next I'm gonna go with Electroman Adventures. All right, let's go. Oh, I just died. Okay, that was crazy. We will go up to 2.5. I don't actually see much of a difference. It still looks like okay. The miniship is very hard to see like what you are and like where you are, but it's still very doable. I don't know when it's gonna become, but yeah, at some point it is gonna be like completely unplayable. I don't know when that's gonna be, and I also gotta stop dying. Okay, these mirror portals are actually really scary because it's already like very hard to see like what stuff is, and we did it. Okay, so we died 2 times, which is not my best work. Let's actually do blast processing. This should be pretty easy. If I die to this, it's actually such a skill issue, but blast processing, I want to see the wave in the pixelated version. All right, so we're in blast processing. Okay, so the wave, it's actually not that much different. It still feels like it's lagging. Wait, look at the ground spikes on this part. They're so cool, actually. Oh yeah, wait, actually, you can't hear the song, but I'm using the 8-bit blast processing remix. So this is actually like perfect. I wish you guys could hear it right now, but actually, I can get you guys to hear it right now. But yeah, it sounds like very 8-bit. All right, we beat it. I am gonna celebrate too early because I'm confident that I won't die. It would have been really funny if I died there, actually. Alright, so we are gonna go on to the next level. I'm not gonna do the demons because I am not that good at the game. I haven't even beaten them normally. I think we should do Geometrical Dominator. There's a good chance I die here just because of the memory part. Or how about this, okay? We're gonna make this. I have a deal for you guys. We're gonna make this 3 times pixelated, so like just a little bit more pixelated. And from now on, every time I die, I'm gonna put it up by 1 instead of just 0.5. I feel like that will be cool so we can get there a little bit faster. So yeah, now dying is even worse, so hopefully I don't die to this level. Oh, I jumped instead of falling. That was actually such a throw. I didn't even get to the memory part yet. And now it's going to 4 times. Oh, okay. Actually got a lot. I can't talk. It actually got a lot worse already just from that. I think my prediction is it's gonna become unplayable by 15 pixelated because I feel like 10 might still be playable. All right, memory part. Let's try not to die here. How am I doing this? I don't even remember this part. I'm just following the glow. I'm so good. Okay, please, please, please. No, what am I doing? How did I just die to that? Oh my gosh, I passed the memory part. 5 pixelated, it's getting even worse now. This could be the end right here just because I'm throwing. I'm so good. Okay, please, please, please. No, what am I doing? How did I just die to that? Oh my gosh, I passed the memory part. 5 pixelated, it's getting even worse now. This could be the end right here just because I'm throwing so hard. All right, so now it's starting to get really bad. All right, memory part, let's go. Come on. Yes, I'm so good, bro. How am I doing this right now? What? Okay, I'm actually doing the memory part, which is like the hardest part each time, and I'm just dying to these like easy parts. Well, I guess we gotta turn it up to 6 now. Oh no. Okay, so my cube is currently about 20 pixels, I would say. So yeah, hopefully we don't die anymore and we beat it this attempt. Okay, I died to the memory part. Up to 7. All right, let's see it. Oh yeah, okay. My cube is probably now like 15 pixels. Okay, yeah, the straight fly is actually becoming so much harder because like I can't see where I am. No, I went too far up. Okay, 8 pixelation on the trigger. I don't know what to say. So yeah, now our cube is about 10 pixels. It's getting worse and worse. You can barely read the text that says go. So yeah, we might just want to play some other levels for the sake of the video, because I just want to be able to like see other levels with this. So let's do finger dash. All right, let's see it. Oh yeah, so that spike is like you can barely see that spike. I do have a lot of muscle memory for these levels though, so it actually doesn't make it as hard as you would think. Maybe I should try some actually like online levels that I've never played before, because then I'll actually have to like try and sight read them. Yeah, you know what? Let's do an attempt at a platformer level. All right, so I guess we'll play this platformer level that I've never played before, by the way, and try to figure out what to do. Okay. We all know the Rob Top levels, and we all know you can complete them if you just play them normally. Wait a second, didn't we do this before? Anyways, today, the idea is that I'm gonna be playing all of the Rob Top levels and seeing how far you can get without touching the color blue, which is kind of an interesting idea. All right, so let's see, okay, so back on track. It's actually looking pretty good. But yeah, this is all looking very good so far. Back on track. I think it stays pink for most of the time. So I think we might be able to beat this one. So it goes red, but not pink, so we're still good. And as we are going, I don't really see anything blue yet. Oh, there's a blue pad right there for the coin, so we're not gonna take the coin route for sure. So far, we're looking good. Okay, that's purple, not blue, so it's still fine. We're still good. We might actually be able to be back on track, guys. This is good. This is good. Okay, we're going through here, up here, and then we have pink. Okay, that's still fine. Pink is still fine. It looks good. Hopefully this level doesn't turn blue. So, oh no, it's blue. Wait, no! All right, on to Polargeist. I think Polargeist is fine, right? Like, Polargeist never turns blue, right? Oh yeah, just to clarify, it doesn't count